to Wonder Dads Gaming here on Thursday night. We're in the iRacing Fun League at Nashville Super Speedway. It's going to be an exciting race, truck series here tonight. Right now we're watching the 88 of Joe Tard put down his qualifying lap. Let's go ahead and pull up that qualifying times right now. So right now on the top left of your screen, you're going to see Marty Calvert with the pole to the 30.08. We still have just another minute and 30 left to qualifying to see if someone can knock him off the starting position there. But Greg Stone currently has second. Brandon Fiedler is third. William Carr is currently in the fourth place starting position. Zachary Ward is fifth with a 30.30. Duke Smith has a 30.32 and sixth. Wes Gallo seventh. And there you go. Joe Tardif up to the fifth place position with a 30.29. Let's see if there's anybody else out there on track. It looks like everybody pretty much has put down their lap. Joe is the last one. So that was a fast lap time by Joe Tardif with a 30.29, looking good. That's going to be fifth fastest of the day. And then let's see, rounding out top 10 after Wes Gallo was Marshall Dugan with a 30.37 and ninth. Patrick Lucio was 10th with a 30.38. And it looks like Mark Ward is be starting 11th. We also have a couple of guys that haven't raced with us in a while out there. Evan Amick, he's out there. He's going to be starting 12th, it looks like, unless anybody's going to put down a last lap here in the next 30 seconds or so. Jeff Laraway, Craig Bridge, they'll be 13th, 14th right now. Ashley Ellison Jr. looks like 15th. And yeah, that's going to be it for qualifying so far. We have a lot of guys out there on in the garages right now waiting to start this race. They didn't put down any times. That's going to be Corey Goodall, Stephen Kirby, Max Troen, Barney Sigmund out there. Pete Woodrum, looks like he's a new iRacing Fun League member. Matt Heel, David Galloway Jr., John Ledger, Eric Olson. Just a couple names that haven't put down any qualifying runs so far. So we're going to be waiting. Looks like just a couple more seconds, guys. The white flag is out. Qualifying has wrapped up. So congratulations to Marty Calvert. He's going to be starting on the pole tonight. And that number 16 looks like Chevy Camaro. Or I'm sorry, this is Silverado. Chevy Silverado. So we're going to go ahead and pull him up here in just a second. But let's go over to the starting grid real quick before the race gets started. Marty Calvert, congratulations to him starting on the pole. And Greg Stone will be starting outside on the P2 position there. And congratulations to those guys starting on the front row. Starting third will be Brandon Fiedler in the 39 truck. Starting fourth will be William Carr and the number 81 Silverado. Starting fifth is Joe Tardif in the 88. Starting P6 is Zach Ward, the number 5. Starting in the P7th place position is Duke Smith in the 17. Starting 8th is Wes Gallo in the 07 car. Truck. Starting P9, Marshall Dugan in the number 20. Starting P10th is Patrick Lucio in the 18th. And then starting in the 9th place position is Marshall Dugan. Starting in the 10th place position, I completely just messed it up, guys. Sorry. 9th is Marshall Dugan. 10th is Patrick Lucio. 11th is Mark Ward. 12th is Evan Amick. I cannot talk tonight. 13th is Craig Bridge Jr. 14th is Jeff Laraway. Starting in the 15th place position will be Ashley Ellison Jr. in the 133 truck. Starting 16th is Matt Heel. Starting 17th is Stephen Kirby. 18th will be Max Troen, the number 8. Starting 19th is Eric Olson. Starting 20th is Corey Goodall. Starting in the 21 place position is Pete Woodrum in the 38. Starting 22nd will be John Ledger. And let's see, is there anybody else out here tonight? David Galloway Jr. 23. Barney Sigmund 24. We'll see if those guys are going to be racing with us tonight. Some of these guys I don't think actually get out on track. It looks like Barney Sigmund, I don't think he got out on track with us. And I don't think John Ledger will be out there racing us tonight. But thank you so much for joining, guys, and watching tonight on Wonder Dads Gaming. Pace car is about to pull off. We'll go ahead and pull up your pole leader, pole sitter, rather, Marty Calvert, and interview him. Hey, Marty, stay up here in the booth. You got me?
Hey Dave, how's it going?
Pretty good, man. Hey, congratulations. Starting first place here tonight at Nashville Super Speedway. This is the cutoff race. You're sitting really good in the points so far, but how are you feeling about tonight's race here at Nashville?
To be determined. Me and this track don't have a good history, so we're going to try to redeem that tonight.
Awesome. Sounds good. Well, I know we're about to go green flag racing here in just a moment, so just want to give you a quick shout out. And hopefully it's going to be a good race tonight. We're really having we're going to have a lot of fun watching you guys out here in Nashville.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Hopefully we put on a good show.
Alrighty, Marty. Good luck.
Thanks.
Alrighty, pace car has pulled off. There was your pole sitter. Marty Calver going to lead them to green here this time by.
Green flag.
Green flag in the air. Marty Calver at the line here, side by side with Greg Stone as they head down into turn number 1. And so far, there's Brandon Feather in the 39 truck charging up right behind the leader for the 16. And he's going to get actually drop back a couple bit. Look at the 81, though. He goes to the outside and makes the pass up to third place. And Greg Stone in the 3 truck, he's going to go the inside of the 16 out of turn 4. They're almost 3 wide here at the line. The 81 right there in the mix. Greg Stone clears the 16. He's going to take that lead away. He'll lead lap number 1. The 16 of Marty Calvert goes to the outside, gets shuffled back 2 positions, and now it's Greg Stone and William Carn for the lead. Down the backstretch into turn number 3, the 81 now looking to the inside, and he's going to make the pass on the Greg Stone. And now he goes to the point off of turn 4, and he'll lead the second lap of tonight's race here at Nashville. Side by side down into turn 1, it's the 81 and the 3 truck, and they are going head to head early on, only 3 laps in. But look at the 16 of Marty Calvert. He's still right there in the mix, pushing the 81 down the backstretch. And here comes Brandon Fiedler, the 39. He's getting back up in the mix into turn number 3. So now the 81 still holding up front, the 16 up to second place. Brandon's looking for 4th here, looking to move his way up in the top 3. And Wes Gallo, he's going to head up there in the 07 truck. He's going to be up here in the mix. So far, we got a lot of good battles all over the track. It's been an exciting start to this race. Only 4 laps in here tonight at Nashville Super 2 Day. And here comes the 5 of Zachary Ward. He's up to the 6th place position. It's actually where he started today's race, so he's kind of keeping it cool, calm, and collected so far early on. Only 5 laps in. He's kind of waiting for these leaders to make their moves, seeing what they're going to do before he strikes here as he goes to the inside of the 07. Back here's Joe Tardif in the 88 and Patrick Lucio in the 18 truck. They're going to go down the backstretch at turn 3. The 18 truck looked like he was about to make a move here on the 88. Duke Smith, though, and Marshall Dugan, those are the 2 trucks I was going to say are side by side. Off of turn number 4, Marshall Dugan. Matt Heel's looking almost to make it 3 wide back here. This is for 10th, 11th, and 12th right now. We also got Max Trone in the 8 truck. Mark Ward back here in number 10. Jeff Laraway is in the 71 here in 16th. Corey Goodall in the 333, followed by Stephen Kirby in the 109 truck. Ashley Ellison Jr. and Eric Olson go head-to-head down into turn number 3 on lap number 6. We also got the 38 truck of Pete Woodrum out there. I believe Pete is a new iRacing Fun League member, so good to have you out there, Pete. Alrighty, your leader is still William Carr in the 81 truck. Lights are on track. The sun is going down, so we're going to end this race under the lights as the sun is setting. We're on lap number 8 of 125 laps here tonight in Nashville. Guys, go ahead and leave a comment. Let us know who you're rooting for out on track. We're watching the 81 as he leads down the backstretch on lap number 8. Second place is Marty Calvert in the 16 truck. Started on the pole in tonight's race. He said that he's had a little bit of a love-hate relationship here with Nashville, looking to turn things around. So far, he's off to a really good start here tonight. In the 3rd place position, that's Greg Stone in the number 3 truck. These guys are making a lot of moves early on in this race. A lot of passes for the lead. We saw the first 2-3 laps, we had different lead changes, so it's been an exciting race so far. Brandon Feather in the 4th place position with Zach Ward right behind him for 5th. And Wes Gallo is in the mix right there in the 6th place position. Wes Gallo's already moved up 2 spots where he started tonight's race. Keep your eye on that 07 Toyota Tundra. 5 and Zach Ward goes to the inside of the 39. That's in turn number 3 here. Let's see if he'll make the pass out of turn 4. Looks like he's got the momentum on the inside. He's got him at the line, and that's going to be a pass forward position. Zach Ward moves up into the 4th place. And Wes Gallo right there in the mix, waiting to make his move. How about Matt Heel, though? He's out there racing with us here tonight in the 53 Toyota Tundra. He's already moved up 9 spots from where he started, so far in tonight's race, he is the biggest mover of the race, moving up inside to the 7th place position early on. We got a really good battle here between Marshall Dugan and Craig Bridge Jr. And then right in front of them, we got Patrick Lucio and Duke Smith side by side. Stephen Kirby made the pass on Corey Goodall not too long ago. Corey Goodall's already moved up 4 spots where he started tonight's race, and he's up there in the 16th place position. We got a really good turnout here tonight at Nashville Superspeedway. The stands are packed. There's a good crowd here on the track, and so far tonight's racing seems like it's been really good. Marty Calvert, though, back in that 2nd place position, trying to chase down the leader of William Carr in the 81. It's just under half a second back off the lead. We'll see if he can catch the leader here. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and hop on board with Zach Ward and take a look around this track here tonight. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the trucks have a new dashboard. It's all digital now. It used to be analog display. Now they ran to switch to digital dashes. Zach Ward right behind Greg Stone. That's the 3 truck right in front of him. This is at the line. Coming to lap number 17. Got 5 trucks going to go to the inside of Greg Stone and make the pass here down into turn number 3. Does that pretty cleanly. Now Zach Ward up to the 3rd place position. How about Matt Heel to the inside of Wes Gallo? Also got Joe Tardif in the 88. He's up there in the mix as well. Matt Heel for 6th, Wes Gallo 7th, and Joe Tardif is 8th. But they're side by side down the backstretch into turn number 3. Matt Heel with the advantage down there on the bottom of the track. Wes Gallo is going to drop down right behind him out of turn number 4. And now Wes is going to look to the inside at the line. There's Brandon Fiedler. Now he's going to go to battle with Greg Stone in the 3 truck. They're side by side down the backstretch. Lap number 20 of 125. How about this battle for the lead, though? If you guys missed it, which I did, Marty Calvert took the lead away from William Karn, and Zach Ward getting his way up to the front at the line. He's looking to the inside of Marty Calvert now, who took away that lead moments ago, and now he's going to go to the point. The 5 truck looked like he was a little bit slow going in that time, went down to the bottom of the track, slipped up a little bit, and the 16 is going to cross him back over to the inside down the backstretch. And now it's the 16 and the 5 once again, side by side into turn number 3. William Karn, the 81, he's hanging on back there in 3rd, waiting to see what these leaders are going to do as they make their way out of turn 4 here. Zach has the lead right now on lap number 25. Or it's 24 this time by. And back there in 2nd, it's Marty Calvert in the 16, followed by William Karn in 3rd, Brandon Fiedler's 4th, and Matt Heel is 5th. And Matt Heel right now is just on a rocket ship, making his way up there towards the front. He is currently in the 5th place position, plus 11 spots where he started tonight's race. But he is way fast, and it'll be interesting to see where he gets up to before we make our first pit stops of the night. But right now he is on a mission to get up there towards the front. But also Max Troen in the 8 truck also doing a heck of a job making his way through the field. And I don't know if you guys remember, but last time we were here at Nashville, Max had a really good run and finished inside the top 3. So keep your eye on that 8 truck. He's also doing really good here so far tonight, early on tonight's race, as he makes his way inside the top 10. Stephen Kirby, though, with the pass, he kind of came out of nowhere. He's moved up 9 spots as well as Max has. Now Stephen Kirby is going to take the 8th place position over Max Troen, who is currently at 9th. Oh, and that time by, it was the 81 of William Karn who hit the outside wall there. Just kind of grazed it out of turn number 4, a little bit of contact. He's falling back a little bit. And caution is out.
What do you think, bud? You think you're all right out there?
Looks like it might have been Craig Ridge Jr., the 94. Oh, yep, it was a 77 of Evan Amick and Craig Ridge Jr. That's what brought out the caution. So caution out for the first time tonight. Let's take another look at that. like Evan and Mick just got into the left side of the 94. Honestly, I mean, judging it from the blimp cam, it kind of looked like Craig Bridge Jr. came down the track. If you take one more look at it right here, Craig Bridge Jr. was all the way up on the high side of the track. And then it looked like he might have came down a little bit here, so we're going to take one more look. With the 94 all the way up on the high side, all the way towards the wall. And then right here he comes down to the middle of the track, and the 77's there on the inside, and now he's all the way down here on the bottom of the track when he was up there towards the top side. So I don't know if miscommunication there or whatnot, but it looked like the 94 might have came down, and the 77 kind of held his line from what I seen, and then just accidentally got on the side, so it didn't look like it was intentional by any means, but just unfortunate that unfortunate circumstances. 94 gets spun around. Alright, so everybody makes their first pit stop of the night. Looks like the whole entire field came down pit road. Craig Bridge Jr. as well as the rest of the field all making their first pit stop of the night. Jeff Laraway in the 71. Ashley Ellison Jr. right there in front of him. Alrighty, let's go ahead and see if we can talk to some of these guys here. Guys, let us know if there's anybody you want us to interview during tonight's race, and we'll pull them up here in the booth and give them an interview. And let's see if we can talk to, let's see, Matt Heal's not out here in the chat so far here tonight, so let's go ahead and talk to let's pull up Zach Ward real quick. Hey Zach, it's David from the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Hey man, whatever you're doing, you're making it look really easy out there. You got a fast truck moving your way all the way up to the front of the field. 31 laps in. How is tonight's race going so far?
So far so good. Just saving tires, and it's paying the favor at the end of the run. So hopefully we can do that again. Got this 53 up here now though, so I'm gonna have to pick my pace up a little bit.
Alrighty, sounds good. Yeah, good luck out there. See, it looks like we're going green flag racing this lap by. Lights are off the pace car, so I'll let you go. But just want to give you a shout out, and truck's looking really fast, and also cool paint scheme, by the way, looking good.
Appreciate it. Yeah, shout out to my family. They're watching tonight, so hopefully I can put it in victory lane.
Alrighty, sounds good, Zach. Good luck.
Thank you.
Alrighty, guys, pace cars pulled off. We're going to go green flag racing this time by on lap number 32. Zach Ward will lead them down to green into turn number 1. And I just realized my SDK app is glitching. As you can see on the bottom of the screen, you got Zach Ward. The photo was of Max Troen down there, so ignore that. Looks like now the photo's not loading, so I'm not quite sure what the SDK is doing, but a little bit of technical difficulties there on that end. But look at the battles here. Trucks all over the track, side by side. It's Matt Heal and Zach Ward as they go down to turn number 3. And it looks like the 53 might have the advantage off of turn number 4 here. We're going to see as things, the rest of the field all 2 by 2. We got some exciting racing here tonight at Nashville Super Speedway. Hope you guys are enjoying as much as we are. Brandon Fiedler in the 39 truck right there in the mix in 3rd place, looking to make his move. He's waiting to see what these leaders are going to do. And still side by side, the 53 of Matt Heal and Zach Ward. What an incredible battle. All throughout the field, we got trucks racing really hard. There's the 81 of William Carn and the 16 of Marty Calvert. Wes Gallo all over the back bumper of the 81. He's going to give him a nudge down the front stretch. And even back here in the mix, we also got Duke Smith and Max Troen battling out side by side down the back stretch. Lots of good battles all over the track. And Matt Heal is going to clear Zach Ward. He's going to take over the lead. Zach's going to fall back to 2nd place here with Brandon Fiedler all over his back bumper. lineup. Brandon's looking to the inside of the 5 truck. He's going to fall right back behind him down the backstretch. Now they all kind of string out single file. But man, these restarts are super exciting here at Nashville. They always put on really good, exciting racing, and we saw that 2x2 racing there for a couple laps. That was some good stuff. That's always exciting to see. But right now, looks like things are kind of evening out. Matt Heel takes the lead over Zach Ward. Brandon Fielder's third. William Carnes fourth. Marty Calvert's fifth. Wes Gallows currently sixth. Joe Tardif 7th, Stephen Kirby 8th, Patrick Lusso 9th, and Jim Smith right now is in the top 10. Laps in. We've had one caution here so far tonight. 94, Craig Rich Jr. was involved early on in that one. Everybody has made their first pit stop of the night. And we've been watching the 39 truck here at Brandon Fiedler. He's had a lot of speed in that truck. We're keeping an eye on him to see what he can do. He was up there with the 2 leaders waiting to make his move. But I'm also impressed with Patrick Lucio. He's been making a lot of moves tonight here too. He went side by side with Luke Smith. These 2 guys right now on track have been battling lap after lap and putting on some really good racing between the 2 of them. The 18 and 17. Go figure, the 2 numbers kind of line up as well. But they've been battling out pretty hard here tonight. Digging Joe Tardif's paint scheme in that number 88 truck. It's an awesome looking paint scheme, that Red Bull number 88. So shout out to him, and a pretty cool looking truck here. Joe Tardif right now is in the 7th place position. Right now, William Carr in the 81 truck has taken that position away from the 39 of Brandon Fiedler. He's going to move up to the 3rd place position. Brandon falls back to 4th. That 81 truck has been super fast all race long as well. And there goes SDK again, not loading the right photo for the correct driver. A little bit of a glitch there. Like Ashley Ellison Jr. had an issue. Had to bring it down pit road under green here. Had to make some repairs. Yeah, that photo is not correct for these drivers. There was a bunch of updates before this race got started tonight, and I bet you that was one thing that might have got messed up, so we'll have to figure that out and re-update that. Apologize for the weird glitches. Yeah, the 53 has just been super impressive tonight. It's had the fastest truck on track by far. He's already moved up 15 spots where he started today's race. Did not even qualify, and now he's up there leading this race with 45 laps in. These guys are going to have to go to work if they want to catch Matt Heel in that 53. Zach Ward is still in second place. William Carnes right behind him for third. How about Wes Gallo and Marty Calvert? Wes goes all the way up the track. That's going to allow the 16 of Marty Calvert on by. He's going to fall back in line right behind him down the backstretch. Marty Calvert trying to regroup here. Started on the pole in tonight's race, but when we interviewed him before things got started and congratulated him for that pole award, he said that Nashville's been pretty hard for him. So he's trying to see if he can turn things around at this track, and right now he's currently in the the fifth place position. We'll see what he can do tonight. Wes Gallo in the 07 truck. He's 6th. Joe Tardif right behind him, and Stephen Kirby. This is the battle for 6th, 7th, and 8th. And these two trucks go side by side right now. How about this battle between William Carr and Brandon Fiedler and Marty Calvert? The three of them been battling out pretty hard here. This is the battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. The 16 all over the bumper of the 39. He's going to go around the outside off of turn number 2. Not quite going to have enough to make the pass just yet. Look at Wes Gallo all over the bumper of his teammate, and Brandon Fiedler trying to give him a nudge here to get back up there in the group. Right now, your two leaders are kind of walking away from the field. That's the 53 of Matt Heel, and second place is Zach Ward. Matt Heel's kind of in his own zip code down the backstretch as he's 1.6 seconds over P2 of Zach Ward in the number 5 truck. Cody Bradshaw says, go Dugan. Hey, Cody, I haven't mentioned Dugan much tonight. Let's go ahead and pull him up. Dugan is in the 12th place position in that number 20 Toyota Tundra. Let's go ahead and see how he's doing here tonight. Hey, Marshall, how's it going out there tonight?
It's going pretty good. Can't complain. I'm just cruising along right now in P12.
We got Cody Bradshaw out here saying go Dugan in the comments, wishing you some good luck.
Oh man, it's nice to have him on board watching tonight. Good hometown friend of mine's down in Cruisefield. Went to the same high school and everything, so it's nice having him watch tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. So how's the truck handling here in Nashville?
Well, it's a little tight right now. I burned my tires up the first run we had. I made an adjustment before the race started, which I should have left alone. So I went up on the offset a little bit to +5 instead of +4. So I should have stayed at +4. It's hurting me right now, but you know what? I'm just out here trying to get 0 incident points and just hopefully we get a green flag pit stops going here soon and capitalize on the green flag pit stops.
Alrighty, Marshall. Well, good luck out there. We're rooting for you, and Cody's out there in the comments rooting you on.
All right, thank you, buddy.
All right, there you heard it from Marshall Dugan, the 20 truck. He's currently in the 13th place position. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think the 109 of Stephen Kirby is who won this race last time we were here earlier this year, and I believe he is on a mission to get to the front. He's also up 11 spots from where he started, so he's one of the biggest movers of the race next to Matt Heel. He has the second most positions gained of the race, so keep an eye on that 109 truck as he makes his way through the field. And whoa, the 81 truck got a little loose there. I don't know if there was contact between the 109 of Stephen Kirby and the 81 as we were watching them, but they got loose. 81 checked up. 109 also checked up because of that. And there was almost a big incident there. But these guys managed to save it. The 88 of Joe Tardif, though, just scooted on by moments ago as we just witnessed that. Yeah, the 81, I'm not sure if he just bobbled it down there on the line towards the apron of the track, but it just looked like he lost it in turn number 1. Wes Gallo and Brand Feeler still trying to work together. The 07 looks like he's trying to push him down the backstretch. These guys are in 4th and 5th place right now. Marty Calvert is currently 3rd behind Zach Ward and Matt Heel, your race leader. Ashley Ellison Jr. out there in the 133 truck. There's Mark Ward in the number 10. Pete Woodrum is also out there in number 18. And it looks like Marshall Dugan on pit road this time. We've also got Joe Tardif on pit road as well. Already a couple other guys on pit road as well. Zach Ward's also on pit road making his pit stop this time. This is lap number 63 of 125. So these guys are coming down, making their second pit stop of the night. The 81 on pit road. Matt Heel remains to stay out on track in the 53. And he's going to stay out for another lap here. And he's 2.5 seconds over second place of Marty Calvert. And Evan Amick in the 77, he's going to bring his truck down pit road on lap number 64. We also got Mark Ward, Craig Bridge Jr., they're making their way down pit road. Jeff Laraway brings a 71 truck to his pit stall this time by. Eric Olson and Greg Stone on pit road. Duke Smith, 17 on pit road. And Matt Heel, this time by in the 53, your race leader. He's going to bring it on pit road. And Marty Calvert's going to stay out. And he's decided to retake that race lead. And so your new race leader will be the 16. Now the 16 is going to make his way to pit stall as well, this time by Brandon Feeler on pit road making his repairs. Now Stephen Kirby is going to be your race leader. He stays out in the 109. Max Troen right there in second place as well. Corey Goodall, Patrick Lucio, these guys all have yet to make their way to pit road. That looks like the 109 now on pit road this time. And Max Troen's going to stay out, lead a lap. Every time one of these trucks leads a lap, they get a bonus point. So it's really important for some of these guys to stay out a lap. And Max Troen now being scored the race leader. Alrighty, believe it or not, but Zach Ward will retake the race lead after this gets cycled through. Matt Heel, not quite sure what happened there, but he fell back behind Zach Ward. I'm not sure if Zach only took 2 tires, but he is way ahead of Matt Heel by seconds. Not just by a couple car lengths, but by seconds on track. 2.3 seconds to be exact. Zach Ward over Matt Heel. Let's see if we can show you that gap. That's a pretty big gap there, so it'll be interesting to see later in tonight's race to see what he did, if he took 2 tires or 4 tires. But definitely made a lot of ground up over Matt Heel. It's kind of like the 2 flip-flopped. Matt Heel was that far out in front, and now it's Zach Ward over Matt Heel. So new race leader, Zach Ward, the number 5 truck on lap number 70. going to go ahead and pull up the 81 here in just a moment as the 133 moves on out of his way. Hey, William, stay up here in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, your 81 truck out there tonight. Great looking paint scheme, by the way, but also you're looking like you got a really fast truck, currently in the 3rd place position. How are you feeling about tonight's race so far here at 73 laps in?
It's all right. Just riding around, just waiting to get in that final pit window. Trying to let this lap car go, but he doesn't seem to want to make up his mind whether he wants to go or not. It's going to cost me a spot here.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering that myself to see what the 133 was doing here, but I won't take up too much of your time. Just want to give you a shout out, let you know the paint scheme's looking really good, and you got a fast truck out there, and hopefully you can race for a win here later tonight.
Hey, I hope so. Appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, William. Good luck. Alrighty, that's the battle between Marty Calvert, William Karn, and Joe Tardif for 3rd, 4th, and 5th right now on screen. Joe Tardif in the mix in the 88 truck. He's making his way back up here to the front. Remember, Joe Tardif in the 88, he qualified P5, and now after everything got cycled through, he got right back up to the 5th place position after losing a couple spots, and he's up there in the mix. How about Matt Heel, though? He has gained lap after lap on the race leader of Zach Ward, and he's now right there back behind his bumper, waiting to make a move. And the 53 is going to go down the bottom. It looked like Zach Ward got stuck behind some lap traffic here. And he's going to make the pass on Zach Ward at the line, going to retake that race lead. Zach's going to fall back to 2nd. .78 laps in, coming to lap 79 this time by. I'm not quite sure what happened to Greg Stone here, the number 3 truck. Greg Stone was off to a great start in tonight's race in that number 3 Silverado, and he's actually being scored a couple laps down. He's actually 5 laps down as we speak. Jeff Laraway 1 lap down. He will be the lucky dog should the caution come back out and get his lap back. And it looks like Mark Ward, currently 19th. He's also 1 lap down. Look at these trucks up here, 4th position. Max Troen, Corey Goodall battling out for 11th and 12th. Evan and Mick also in the mix. He's currently 13th, right behind these 2 guys. Oh, and Corey Goodall spins the 133 up out of the way. And Ashley Ellison Jr. goes to the inside of the track. Down to the apron here on pit, or right off of pit road here. There's the replay. No caution. That was an aggressive move. Matt Heel is your race leader over Zach Ward. Marty Calvert currently third, 5.2 seconds back off those two guys. Marty's started on the pole, currently 2 spots back from where he started, trying to rebound. William Carnes currently fourth, Joe Tardif is fifth, Wes Gallows in the 6th place position, Brandon Feeler is currently 7th, Stephen Kirby is 8th, Duke Smith is 9th, and Max Troen currently rounds out the top 10. Is going to go to the inside of the lap car. It's on Mark Ward. Stephen Kirby there blinking a little bit there in the 109 car. He's going to the inside here. Brandon Feelers is past 4th position. These guys are battling for 7th and 8th right now. Looks like Greg Stone. Greg Stone's currently in the 20th place position right now on track. Hey guys, Joshua Humphrey says Dugan is the man. Marsh Mud says Dugan, you're my hero. Use the ankle. Speed her up, 20. Let's go ahead and see how Marshall Dugan's faring right now. So Dugan out here in the 11th place position, right in front of Corey Goodall. We spoke to Marshall early on this race and said he had to make some adjustments on this truck a little bit. Wasn't handling quite the way he wanted it to. Had to learn to change a couple things up, give it his best shot. Zach Ward currently in the 2nd place position. He's kind of losing some ground on Matt Heel. After passing him 4 positions, Zach fell back and is falling back lap after lap. Now he's 2.2 seconds off the race lead and still falling, unfortunately. Lap number 89. For some reason, that 53 truck is just on another planet here tonight at Nashville Superspeedway. The 53, whenever he shows up to race, that track is always in contention for a win. These guys are going to have to work really hard to try and catch him. Lap 90 this time by of 125. There's the 16 of Marty Calvert. William Caron, who we spoke to not too long ago, he's currently 4th. But going to battle right now with Wes Gallo. Oh, with the 81 on pit road. Looks like this will be the final pit stop of the night for the 81. He did mention he was trying to figure out when he was going to take his last pit stop of the night, so a little bit of strategy coming here towards the end of this race. Looks like Wes Gallo, Brandon Fiedler, they're going to make their way down pit road for the final time here tonight. 39 in the 07. Also got Craig Bridge Jr. on pit road in the 94. Marty Calvert on pit road, as well as Zach Ward on pit road too for the final time. Duke Smith brings his number 17 Tundra on pit road this time. And Marshall Dugan in the 20 truck. Greg Stone in the 3.
Caution, caution.
And caution is out. Brandon Fiedler crashed. Getting off pit road. Back out on track with 39. Oh, he's going to spin it through the grass. And he got on track. That's going to allow the caution to come out. He's parked it there right out of turn 2. Trying to get back on track as quickly as possible. Loses control. That was a close call for some of these trucks just parked there. Alrighty, caution is out. This is the second caution of the night. We're on lap number 97 of 125. Matt Heel is your current race leader over Stephen Kirby. Joe Tardif is currently third. And these guys are waiting to see where they're supposed to stack back up. Get the scoring all situated. Everything got really shuffled up just then. Looked like there was some confusion here moments ago. Yeah, everybody was all stacking up, trying to figure out where they're supposed to line back up. So bear with us, guys. It looks like we're getting everything all situated here. The 88, a lot of trucks on pit road for the final time. Matt Heel got a lucky break there. He's going to come down pit road. Joe Tardif as well. Stephen Kirby. It looks like a lot of the top 10 all coming down. Corey Goodall on pit road as well. Eric Olson in the 64 truck. He's on pit road. Alrighty, so Matt Heel currently is being scored your race leader in the 53 over Joe Tardif. We'll see where things get cycled through at. Looks like a lot of the guys that came down pit road right when that caution came out had the worst end of that deal. Looks like they're going to have to get shuffled back towards the rear. See as we get the scoring situation all figured out here in just a moment, see where they all line up at. According to the scoring pylon, Matt Heel, Joe Tardif, Stephen Kirby, and Corey Goodall are your top 4, followed by Patrick Lucio in 5th. But right now, on track, we're seeing trying to figure this out. We're seeing, okay, a couple cars, they're all getting a wave around. So all those guys, all those cars, or trucks rather, you saw right behind the pace car, they're all getting a pass. And then there you go. There's the lineup. So they all got waved around the pace car. They got trapped 1 lap down when that caution came out. So they're going to go back to towards the tail end of the field. The 53 will be your race leader, followed by Joe Tardif there on the outside row. Stephen Kirby in the 109 truck. He'll be restarting right behind the race leader at the 53, and Corey Goodall will be right there behind the 88 in the 4th place position. Pace car is about to pull off. That was a crazy little caution and ordeal there. A lot of confusion, but we got things all figured out. And now pace car is pulled off.
Green.
And green flag in the air. The 53 at the line will lead them down to turn number 1.
Caution, caution,
And
caution.
caution came back
They're
out.
good.
Zach Ward involved. Let's take a look. Oh, things got cycled. Things got shuffled back. Everybody checked up. Heavy damage to the 5. Let's take another look here from the inside. '94 involved as well as the 5. It seems like somebody just didn't go and people got run over. Oh man, so 3rd caution of the night back out. So that definitely shakes things up a little bit here. So 25 laps to go. 3rd caution of the night is out on track. Matt Heel is your race leader. Joe Tardif up there in a good position in the 88. Stephen Kirby out there in the 109 car. Let's go ahead and interview Stephen and see how things are going tonight. Hey, Stephen, Stephen here in the booth. You got me? Hey, Stephen, you got me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hey man, just want to give you a shout out. Your truck's looking really fast here. You moved up 14 spots from where you started tonight's race. Definitely a weird situation with the last caution or 2 that came out. But man, you put yourself in a really good scoring position here, up here in 3rd place. 24 laps to go. How are you feeling about the rest of this race here now that you're up here in a good, solid position?
It's we'll see how it goes. We're just trying to keep it clean and see where we finish up at here. And I got lucky with that next to last caution there coming out before I pit, so that got me some more tracks position. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it definitely seemed you really benefited from that as well. And correct me if I'm wrong, but you won here last time we were here in Nashville, right?
No, I haven't been here with you guys yet. This is my first time here, so as far as with the F.U.N League. So, yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't able to make the last race here.
Oh, okay. You know what? I think I'm thinking of Auto Club. It was Auto Club that you won at, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
that's right.
That's the one I was thinking of, my bad. But yeah, you're looking extremely fast here tonight in the 109 car. We had a lot of fun watching you make your way through the field, and Definitely made a lot of cool moves there towards the end. So definitely put yourself in a good, solid position here towards the end of the race. So good luck, Steven.
Yep, thank you. We'll see if we can bring it home on the podium somewhere.
All right, take it easy.
Thank you.
All righty, there you heard from Stephen Kirby, who's going to be restarting second back on the inside row, right behind race leader Matt Heel. Keep your eye on that 109 car. Lights are off on the pace car. We're getting ready to go green flag racing this time by. Let's see if we can pull up Joe Tardif real quick and interview him, see how things are going. Hey, Joe, it's David up here in the lead. You got me?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Hey, man, you put yourself in a good, solid position. You definitely benefited from that caution coming out. 23 to go in the outside row here. You going to make it happen?
Yes, sir. My goal is I need a top 3 finish here. I think that should get me into the next round. I'm going to give everything I can to Heel in the first 5, and then if not, I'm just going to try to bring it home with a top 3.
There you go. All righty. Well, pace car is about to pull up. Just want to give you a quick shout out. Great looking paint scheme, by the way. Awesome looking truck. All right, Joe. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
All righty. Pace car has pulled off, and it's Matt Heel and Joe Tardif restarting side by side here at the line.
Green.
And green flag in the air. And Matt Heel gets a good start. Stephen Kirby also gets a great start right behind him. Joe's going to fall back to third place position. And look at that. Look at Patrick Lucio in there stuffing it 3 wide towards the back there. And there's trucks all over the track throughout the rest of the field. 2x2, Marshall Dugan and Duke Smith going to battle here, as well as the 81 of William Carn, Marty Calvert up here in the mix. These guys all battling it out for position here in the mix. But here's the front battle for the lead. Matt Heel in the 53. He's pulling away nicely over Stephen Kirby and Joe Tardif for second and third. And then back here in the 4th and 5th place position, you got Evan Amick and Corey Goodall. Corey Goodall right now in the 4th place position. And the 07 of Wes Gallo and Evan Amick are going to go side by side out of turn number 4. Patrick Lucio smacks the wall that time out of turn 4 in the 18 truck. And right now we got 20 laps to go in tonight's race. Matt Heel, Stephen Kirby, Joe Tardif are your top 3 drivers. Anybody's going to stop Matt Heel, they're going to have to do it now, and it's going to be hard to stop that rocket ship of the 53 truck. $19 laps to go this time by. More laps to go. Stephen Kirby trying to hang on to that race lead, or trying to hang on to the race leader here. He's just under 1 second back with Joe Tardif right behind him. Trying to do everything he can to catch the race leader. How about Corey Goodall, though, who's back here in the 4th place position? He's another one of them guys that really benefited from that last caution coming out. Looking to have a good solid points night here tonight, and the last race of the round of 16 in the playoffs. I didn't mention it earlier, this is a cutoff race. This is the 3rd race of the round of 16, so some drivers are going to get eliminated here tonight, and I was going to pull up that graphic and see if I can still do it. Alrighty guys, I know it's a little bit unprofessional. I forgot to save the graphic, but there is your round of 16 drivers. Zach Ward has 1 win in the round of 16 of Marty Calvert, but Joe Tardif, Jeff Laraway, Kane Vandermark, and Derek Moore all in the red on the bubble. Those guys are the ones that are fighting for position to move on to the next round. So Joe Tardif really racing hard in the number 88 truck to advance. -3 or -3 back off the cut line. I think Derek Moore didn't make it out here tonight. So I believe he's not going to advance, as well as Kane Vandermark will not advance. Jeff Laraway and Joe Tardif, both the two trying to fight their way into the next round. Jeff Laraway is currently in the 14th place position on track. In that 71 truck. We got 14 laps to go in tonight's race. Joe Tardif currently in the 3rd place position. It's going to be interesting to see where the points stack up after tonight's race. And he's battling hard with Stephen Kirby in the 109 truck right now with 13 to go. Yeah, I completely forgot to save that graphic to the actual Streamlabs. I should have had that pulled up. Joe Tardif's got Wes Gallo right behind him. These two guys have had a little bit of history in the past. It'll be interesting to see what happens when the 07 gets to the back bumper, the 333. Don't think anything's going to happen, but you never know. When every point is on the line, these guys are racing super hard, especially since it's a cutoff race here in the round of 16. Coming to 10 laps to go, Matt Heel, still your race leader over Stephen Kirby and Joe Tardif, top 3 drivers. Watching the battle here between Corey Goodall and Wes Gallo. William Carr in the 81 truck, he's currently 6th. Patrick Lucio, 7th. Duke Smith back here in the 8th place position. Brandon Fiedler. Not quite sure what happened to Brandon Fiedler, but he's actually 1 lap down. Unfortunately. 2 laps down, rather. And it must have been because of that last caution that came out where he spun. Or it wasn't the last caution, it was the caution before the last caution when he was getting off of pit road, back on track, he spun it. That actually put him 2 laps down, unfortunately. So Brandon Fiedler is way back in the 18th place position with 8 laps to go. The 53 of Matt Heels really checking out. He's 1.5 seconds ahead of 2nd place of Stephen Kirby. And I don't see any signs of the 109 truck really gaining on the race leader here. So the 53 is pretty much all checked out. Stephen Kirby is fallen back to 1.6 seconds back. 1.7 this time. So yeah, he's kind of fallen off the race lead. The 53 is really pulling away. Joe Tardif is 2.7 back off the race lead. Five laps to go this time at the line. And how about William Carn, Corey Goodall, and Wes Gallo? This is a good battle right here with 5 to go. These guys are racing for 4th, 5th, and 6th place. Wes Gallo down the bottom of the track to the inside of Corey Goodall, and the 81 waiting to make his move to see what these two guys are going to do right in front of him. And caution is out. And let's see what it's for. Not quite sure yet, guys. I had to figure out what caution came out for. Bear with us for just one moment, guys. We're going to find out. 4th caution with 3 laps to go. It's going to be a green-white checker here. We're going to go ahead and find out what the caution came out for. Alrighty, so what we're overhearing is that the 38 was the cause of the caution. We're going to go ahead and back this up and see what happened here. There it is, guys, right there. Ashley Ellison and the 38 of Pete Woodrum. Alrighty, so 38 on pit road right now. Couple trucks down pit road. Looks like Greg Stone, Brandon Feather all making their way down pit road one more time. Fourth caution of the night. After this thing gets all cleaned up, we're going to have a green-white checker. And how about that? Matt Heel gets cycled back to 6th place position. Hey, Matt, stay up here in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, you are in another zip code out here tonight in that 53 truck, looking extremely fast. How is tonight going so far?
Well, it was going good until we saw that caution flag. I'm mired back in 6th now. We got a couple guys on 2 tires in front of me and a couple guys on no tires, so I know this restart's going to be a little bit hairy. I want to be on the outside because I'm going to take them 3, 4, 5 wide if they put me on the outside, so I'm happy to be here rather than on the inside. But it's going to be chaotic. Not fun for me on the racetrack, but going to be fun for you guys in the booth. And hopefully in 2 laps, we'll be talking to you again in Victory Lane, but we'll see.
Yeah, so that was my next question. So how the heck did you go from the race lead back there to 6th place?
I think we got 2 or 3 drivers that stayed out and another 2 on 2 tires. Tire wear wasn't a huge factor, but I knew that they were going to do the opposite of what I did. So if I stayed out, they were going to pit, vice versa. So this is the position that we've been put in, and we're going to have to, fight for this one.
Alrighty, Matt, we'll let you go, but good luck out there, and we'll see what happens.
Thank you.
Green flag.
Alrighty, green flag in the air, and it's going to be William Carr and Stephen Kirby in the 81 and the 109. So you heard it from Matt Heel. Caution came out. A couple drivers stayed out. And look at the trucks all over the track, 3 wide. We got 2 laps to go. Stephen Kirby right there in the 109 car's got Wes Gallo over his back bumper. These guys are going to be racing hard. Look at 3 wide off of turn 4. That's Marty Calvert, Corey Goodall. There's contact, and they're spinning and wrecking at the line. But white flag is in the air. We stay green flag racing. Man, we're going to have to go back and watch that again. We stay green. And I don't know who's going to win it. Stephen Kirby in the 109 car, he's retaking the lead away. The 81 is falling back. And now Stephen Kirby zooms around the outside. Wes Gallo right there in second place. Matt Heel in third. Checkered flag in the air. And it's Stephen Kirby. He takes the win here at Nashville Superspeedway. What a crazy end to this race. I had no idea who was going to win it with 3 laps to go on that last restart. And I'm not sure what happened to the 81 of William Carr, and it seemed like he backed off. I don't know if he did because he thought the caution was going to come out or not, or if what happened. Man, we're going to have to go back and watch this thing a couple times to see what happened. But Kirby gets the win, an exciting finish here at the cutoff race in the playoffs in the round of 16. Man, what a crazy end of that race. Yeah, Joshua Humphreys said getting wild, hammer down 20. The end of that race was nuts. But here's the 109 as Stephen Kirby burning it down here at Nashville, gets the win. Alrighty, we really gonna have to go back and recap that to see what happened there in the final laps. So on that green flag here, we're gonna go back to the one white flag and see what happened. So here's with the white flag in the air. There's the 81. Yeah, and the 53 of Matt Hill, and they door bang a little bit off of turn 2, the 81, the 53. But the 109 car just held the accelerator down and went right around the outside to take that lead away. Man, what an exciting finish here. Alrighty, we're going to pull up your race winner, Stephen Kirby, and interview him here tonight in the 109, see how things fared for him. Hey, Stephen, David over here in the booth, you got me?
Hey, David, got you, buddy.
Hey, man, what an exciting finish here at Nashville. I had no idea who was going to win it there with 3 to go on that last restart. But, man, we had trucks all over the track. Did you think you were going to win it tonight with that white flag in the air?
Well, when the white flag came out with Karn there, I was like, man, I felt like I had a good shot just because I knew he didn't take tires at all. So I felt like I could he was probably going to keep the bottom protected. So I was like, let me roll the outside. So I felt pretty good there. If that one caution had to come out, Matt had it locked up. He was gone. He was 10th to me a lap. So he was by far the class of the field.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this thing would have gone at least one more lap. I think the 53 would have had a really good chance to retake that lead away. But man, did you come down pit road with that last caution?
I did. I came down pit road. I took just right sides only. I think Matt was pitted right in front of me. I think he took 4 because I beat him out of the pits pretty good. So I'm pretty sure he took 4 there, which put him, I think, a row or 2 behind me. And I was like, well, if we only have one green white checker, then that's probably going to be good enough. So I just knew I had to get through turn one because it's kind of sketchy, and I wasn't sure how it was going to feel on 2 tires. It was already loose on on 4 tires, cold 4 tires. So just kind of took it easy there, and then I was like, I'm gonna roll the outside here on William, and that's what I was able to do. So and then Wes, I know I seen him coming pretty hard. I think he took 4. So I just kept the bottom blocked up so he couldn't get up under me, and just rolled on off of 4.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like here at Nashville, the 4 tires were definitely an advantage, especially after those long runs. But man, I didn't think it was going to be that big of a difference because I saw Matt Heel back there starting in the 6th place position on 4 fresh tires, and then after it seemed like a lap and a half, he was already up there towards the front there in the top 3. But man, yeah, talk about a crazy restart and finish here in the closing of this race.
Yeah, can't wait to go back and watch this one. It was uh, uh, I hate to say boring, but it was just kind of, driving along there in the middle of the race, and then those couple cautions came out at the end, and that's that kind of ensues chaos a lot of times. It makes it interesting for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there was a period of time where not a whole lot of action was going on, but then towards the end of this race, it really came alive, and it got really interesting there towards the end. But we got to go back and watch to see what happened to Marty Calvert. Did you catch a glimpse of that, or did he talk about that with you?
Yeah, we were talking about it. I think I hadn't seen it, but I know they were coming down the straightaway. I think Zach was pushing, and I don't know, maybe Corey came down. Maybe he didn't know that they were that far up or getting ready to be 3 wide. I don't know, but I think somebody caught him in the right rear is what he said, and turned him into the fence there.
Gotcha. All righty, Stephen. Well, thanks for talking with us. I appreciate it, and congratulations on the race win here tonight at Nashville. Definitely had one of the fastest trucks. Like I said, you were plus 16. You had the most positions gained of the whole field, coming from the back of the field, not even qualifying. So congratulations on that. And man, what a heck of a win! You well deserved.
Thank you. I appreciate it, David, and thanks for all you do. Great broadcast. Enjoy racing with you guys.
I appreciate it, Stephen. I hope you have a good weekend, man. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, talk to you soon.
Alrighty, guys. So you heard it from race winner Stephen Kirby. We're going to go through the race results real quick before we interview 2nd-place finisher Wes Gallo. So here, we'll pull that up real quick for you. Your race results, Stephen Kirby comes away with the win in the 109 truck over Wes Gallo, comes home P2 in the 07. Matt Heel, who had the fastest truck on track, led a bunch of laps tonight in the 53 truck. Took tires during that last caution. That shuffled him from the race lead to 6th place on the restart. A couple trucks has stayed out, and Matt Heel was able to work his way back up to 3rd. Joe Tarda finished 4th in the 88. Zach Ward finished top 5, and that's really great for Zach because Zach had an incident, and not the last caution, but the caution before that came out. I believe he was involved in a restart issue where he had to come down. He's a fast repair. So to come to 5th place, congrats to Zach on that. William Caron finishes 6th. Unfortunate for him, he was in the lead when the light flag came out. And it looked like he didn't take tires during that last restart or last caution, so he fell back to 6th there. Duke Smith finished 7th. Marshall Dugan finished 8th, so congrats to Dugan on the top 10. Evan Amick finished 9th. Eric Olson, top 10. Some of these guys, man, top 10s. Evan Amick, Eric Olson, great finishes tonight in the first round of the playoffs. And Eric Olson is inside the playoffs here in the round of 16. So congrats to Eric. That should advance him, too. Had a great night. So really cool to see for Eric Olson. Jeff Laraway came home P11. We're going to see where the points finish to see if Jeff or Joe Tardif advanced. I think Joe and Jeff might have advanced just because a couple of the guys didn't show up tonight, and one of them was one of the Toyota guys didn't show up. Steve didn't show up tonight, and we're gonna have to see the points to see where that all shuffles through. I wish I had a live scoring points board to show you guys to see who's in, who's out. But Jeff and Joe might have advanced to the next round just because a couple guys didn't show up. Anyways, moving on forward, 12th was Max Troen. Corey Goodall was 13th. Patrick Lucio was 14th. Marty Calvert 15th. Craig Bridge Jr. finished 16th. Brandon Fiedler was 17th. Unfortunately, Brandon was caught up in something and got a couple 2 laps down, so finished towards the rear. And then Pete Woodrum, our new member, 18th. Mark Ward Just hit the wrong button. Sorry, guys. Mark Ward was 18th. Looked like here. Just 1 second. I'm sorry. Pete Woodrum 18th. Mark Ward 19th. Greg Stone finished 20th. Ashley Elson Jr. is 21st, and John Ledger, David Galloway didn't start the race tonight. There's your race results, guys. We're gonna go ahead and pull up Wes Gallo, who came home P2 here tonight, and interview him. Let's go see how he was doing. Hey, Wes, it's David up here in the booth. You got me?
I sure do. How goes it, buddy?
Hey, man, talk about an exciting finish. There's so much to go over, but P2 tonight on that last green-white checkered. What was going through your mind coming to the white flag here, and you had a shot to win tonight's race?
The first thing that actually went through my mind was, damn, I'm about to go back to back here, and then
were
just
you
never
the last one that won
materialized.
here?
This is the race I won last time, yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember. I was trying to remember for the life of me tonight, and I was like, man, I can't remember who won this race. And I thought for a second it was Kirby. Then I realized Kirby, it was Auto Club. But then, yeah, so it was you that won the last race here.
Yeah.
So to go first and second, that's got to be pretty impressive and feeling pretty good for yourself.
Max was in our chat. He said your average finish at Nashville this season is 1.5.
1.5.
Kirby, 1.5. I wasn't gonna get to Kirby. However, he sent it in the last corner. I still haven't looked at that. I was gonna give him the bumper. I was fine with another repeat of the way I won it last time, but he just sent it so deep. I had no chance of getting close to him, and then he still got the drive off. So, yeah, all hats off to him. He was blazing. He earned the win. It's good to see everyone kind of fighting behind me to seal a P2. I was not the fastest car, but I'm happy where I ended up.
Yeah, I mean, just to see you guys all bunched up there with the white flag out, and the top 5 cars were all like, you pretty much throw a blanket under them. But man, did you come down pit road and take tires in that last caution?
Yes, I did.
I took tires.
Still haven't caught up on that. Yeah, I took 2 tires, and that's how I had my track position. I started second on the outside lane. I'm assuming a couple guys took 4. I just took 2, and it 2-lap run, the way the left sides were wearing, it was the obvious choice, and it paid off. I was up 3 positions off where I was running when yellow came out. So
right, to my understanding, it looked like William in the 81 stayed out, didn't take tires at all. That's why he fell back so much. And then the 53 of Matt Heel, I think Kirby said he took 4. So that's how he was so fast down there on the bottom. But yeah, it was interesting to see.
I leapfrogged the 53. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just interesting to see the different tires, 2 versus 4, and where you guys all stacked up. But I think you and Kirby both took 2, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so, yeah. We both leapfrogged the 53. He came in as the leader, and we were ahead of him on the restart. And then I believe it was the 71 and the 81 both stayed out. And yeah, another game of what ifs. The 71 kind of stacked up the outside on the restart. If things were a little bit more even, another who knows.
Right. Yeah, I know. It's hard to say. I mean, the 53 there was at your back bumper when that checkered flag came out. So that guy was so fast, it was going to be hard to beat him. But if he had another lap or so, it might be the 53 in victory lane. I don't know. But yeah, you still, though, had a really fast truck here tonight. And it was still really cool to see you guys up there racing for the win.
Yep, 53 was definitely the best truck. Kirby seems like one, if not the 53, the most rightful winner. I was probably a P5 truck, and I'm laughing my way to a P2. I'm more than happy with that.
Absolutely, it's got to be a big confidence booster going 1 and 2 in the first 2 or both Nashville races of the year. So that's pretty exciting, Wes.
I got the 1 win. Now I'm trying to keep fighting for the second one. We'll keep hopefully running well and see what she brings. Hopefully, come Phoenix.
Absolutely. Well, you definitely advanced the next round in the playoffs, so congratulations on that. Good, solid points night moving forward tonight as well. That's got to make you feeling pretty good, but also a good paint scheme out there, liking that truck as well.
Thank you. I love the old patriotic scheme. Got my wife's grandfather's name on the door. He's a Marine. Yeah, unrelated to that, I got family watching at home. Hi, guys.
Awesome. Well, thanks for chatting with us, Wes. I appreciate it, and congrats for coming home P2 runner-up finisher here tonight in Nashville.
Thanks for doing what you do. You have a good weekend.
All righty, you too. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good one.
You too. See ya.
Alrighty, guys, that was Wes Gallo, came home P2 tonight at Nashville Super Speedway. We're going to go ahead and interview Matt Heel, who came home third. Hey, Matt, it's David up here in the booth. You got me?
Hey, David, how's it going?
Not too bad, man. You definitely had the fastest truck on track, and I know we talked to you moments ago before this race ended, but man, talk about what could have been if you just had probably one more lap. You probably could have got back to that race lead, right?
Yeah, tonight's iBuyPower height truck had the field covered tonight. Everybody knows it. Just came down to a restart. I knew if I pitted, everybody was going to stay out and vice versa, and you just got put in a really bad situation there. And then the same car that I had a contact with a few weeks ago decided to turn down on me coming off the corner and ruin my shot at a win. So he knows who he is, and he's not doing good for his championship contention if he wants to keep running into people. So I'm not too thrilled on that, but it is what it is. Happy for Steven. You know, he played the strategy. Can't be mad at the player. Got to be mad at the game, and he got one tonight. We'll do our best to get him next week.
Yeah, absolutely. And man, talk about, I don't know how you got through all those trucks, but on that restart, there was just trucks all over the track. I saw you go up to the high side, down the backstretch, and you managed to work your way up back there to third place. That was pretty impressive to see. But yeah, like I said, you definitely had the fastest truck on track all race long. And it's just unfortunate that that last caution came out for you.
It is what it is. It's part of the game. I know it's playoff time, and I certainly didn't want to run into anybody tonight. I didn't have any practice or qualifying because I was actually out with my dad. I just gifted him a Quest 3, so we were going to jump on some walkabout mini golf, which is one of my favorite games to play, and do some putt-putt with him. So missed practice and qualifying, didn't really know how we were, but I've always really enjoyed Nashville. I was able to roll the corners pretty well. A couple of guys were able to keep up with me. Zach Ward, Stephen Kirby, Wes Gallo were all able to keep up with me for a bit, but I was just able to kind of put the consistency together, and I really thought I had that one, but when that restart came down, I knew that I'm not in playoff contention. I'm not here to wreck somebody for the win. I think I might have been able to get to the win, but I probably would have had to go through 2 or 3 trucks to do it, and that's just not who I am. I'll get them next week.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate it. And like I said, congratulations coming home P3 tonight. You moved up 13 spots from where you started tonight's race. And at one point, you had the most positions gained, but Kirby obviously took that away from you at the end here. But yeah, definitely had the fastest truck. And man, you put on one heck of a race for sure.
Thank you for putting this on. I look forward to rolling the momentum. If there's anybody watching tonight that doesn't already know, I'm going to be participating in a NASCAR charity event, the Jim Whelan Parkinson's disease go-kart event on Monday morning. I believe it's going to be live streamed. If it is, I'll make sure to share it out on my Twitter and Facebook pages. But I'm going to be competing against a lot of NASCAR's top guns. Ryan Preece is going to be there. Jesse Love, Connor Zilic. He's definitely not going to kick my ass, that's for sure. Connor Zilic and a few other, really prestigious guys are going to be there. So I'm really looking forward to running with them. I've always been really, really good in karts and nothing else. But I've always been good in karts and hoping that maybe, if I beat one of them, I'll be really happy. But it's just a really cool opportunity to be invited to that. And hopefully we can roll some momentum and really have a great time, meet some really cool people, and hopefully beat one of them.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That sounds really exciting. And thanks for sharing that as well. That's pretty cool. It's going to be exciting to see.
Thank you. We're currently taking bets on how many laps Connor Zilic is going to put me down. So
yeah,
the over-under is 10 right now. So I'm not
10.
sure what the betting line is going to be.
Awesome.
The over-under is 10.
I'd be interested to checking that out. So yeah, definitely share that. Give it a shout out.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Me, Andy Jankowiak, who just ran the Bristol ARCA race, and Glenn Reen, who ran for Class Motorsports, and Joey Gase Racing for Watkins Glen. He's in a couple ovals, and he's a pretty good racer. I've raced with him a few times on iRacing. He's a pretty fun dude to be around, and I'm looking forward to being on a team, and hopefully we can get some cool photos. And well, you never know. I'm pretty good karts. I feel like I have a shot.
Awesome, man. Yeah, well, good luck. That's going to be really cool. I definitely want to check that out as well. So yeah, good luck out there, and hopefully everything all works out.
Thank you. I appreciate you putting these race streams on.
Yeah, no problem, Matt. Thanks for talking with us, and congratulations, like I said, coming home P3 tonight. podium finish.
Thank you. Have a great night as well.
You too. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good weekend. Alrighty, guys, that was Matt Heel. Came home third tonight at Nashville Superspeedway. We're going to go ahead and see if Joe Tardif is still out there and interview him, which I think he actually just bailed not too long ago. So it looks like we're going to move on to fourth. I'm sorry, Joe is fourth. Zach is fifth. We're going to go ahead and interview him tonight, and then that should be the last driver of the night. Hey, Zach, stay up here in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir.
P5 tonight, rebounded nicely from that one little incident. Unfortunately, it sucks that you got involved in that restart caution. But, man, how did you work your way back up to fifth?
On that last stop, I took right sides only, so I was able to jump a couple guys, and then I'm not really sure what happened on that, like on the wreck coming to the white flag. I don't know if I didn't give Corey. Yeah, I don't know if I didn't give Corey enough room. I mean, I just couldn't see what was outside of him. So, I mean, if that was my fault, I do apologize. But, yeah, man, just kind of salvaged the top 5 after I got screwed on that yellow during the pit cycle. So, felt like I could have done a better job on the last run if that cycle would have gone all the way through to kind of stay in front of Matt, because I was going to short pit him again. But yeah, on that second run, I just kind of got caught up in lap traffic, and he made a nice move on me using a lap truck as a pick.
Yeah, I saw that at one point when you guys were racing for the lead. You came up to, I think it was Jeff Laraway lap traffic, and you got stuck behind him, and he kind of stuck his nose down there on the inside and made the pass on you, so you kind of got stuck there. That was dirty, but yeah, he managed to play that right. So I saw that, and but yeah, there was no catching Matt Heel. He was just super fast here tonight.
Yeah, he was. I mean, I felt like I was doing a good job saving, and I'm kind of just waiting for him to fall off. I'm like, all right, he's pushing a little bit hard because he's gapping me by like a tenth every lap, and he just never fell off. So I mean, hats off to him. I don't know what I got to do to win a truck race this year, but I got a couple more shots, so we'll see if I can do it.
Yeah, you haven't won any truck races this whole season yet?
Nope, only Xfinity and Next Gen.
Dang, I thought there was one, but I guess I was wrong. Yeah. But yeah, these Nashville races, man, I don't know what it is, but they're exciting to watch, and it seems like they always put on some exciting finishes here, especially towards the end.
Oh yeah, I cannot wait to watch the broadcast back of the last little restart there. I'm sure it got a little boring there in the middle part of the race, but at least we put on a good show there at the end.
Yeah, that last restart was definitely intense. You got a couple guys that didn't take tires. A couple guys took 2. Some took 4. So it really stacked everybody up and made for some intense racing with green-white checker. So it was really cool. We do got to go back and rewatch to see what happened between Corey Goodall and Marty Calvert, because I guess there was an incident. I'm actually watching it right now. But Marty Calvert, looks like him and Corey got spun, or Corey got in the back of the 16. Do you know what happened there?
I'm not sure. I know I think that was I don't know if I was bottom of 3 wide. Yeah, coming to the white, I think I was bottom 3. I'm not sure. And I like I said, I don't know if I just didn't give them enough room, but I kind of bounced off of Corey, and I don't know if that got him out of shape to where he got into Marty. I have to watch it back.
All right, yeah, sounds good. But hey, just want to give you a shout out, say congratulations, top 5 finish here at Nashville. I know that you definitely had one of the fastest trucks as well, and we're in contention for a win as well tonight. But definitely you rebounded nicely with that little incident that happened earlier, so that's a plus there. But yeah, with one win already in this round, you're sitting pretty solid moving on to the next round of the playoffs. So congratulations on that.
Appreciate it. Yeah, nice to. I got top 5s in all 3 of these races, so good momentum going in the next round where I got some good tracks lined up. I'm usually pretty good at New Hampshire, won Kansas in the spring, and then the Roval's probably one of my better road courses. So, I mean, even though it's a new layout this year, but should be a good round.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely. We're looking forward to watching that one as well. That's going to be an exciting race. But hey, thanks Zach for talking with us, and thanks for hosting tonight's race. I appreciate it.
Not a problem. Just a heads up. I don't know if you saw it, but I did send you the playoffs update after this race. So the top 12 are the guys that made it.
Okay, the Sim Racer Hub standings playoffs.
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. I appreciate you sending me that. I'll pull it up here before we get out of here.
No worries. You have a good one, man. Have a good weekend.
All right, you too. Thank you, and appreciate talking with us. Congrats.
Thank you.
Alrighty, guys, there you heard it from Zach Ward. Came home P5 tonight. We're going to go ahead and see if we can pull up that scoring to see if I can show you guys who's all into the next round. And I'll see if I can pull it up here in just a moment. So bear with us. And looks like Zach Ward, Steve Mormon. I don't believe it. 16, 15, 42. It looks like Steve Mormon just barely manages to advance to the next round of the playoffs. Joe Tardif moves up 5 spots. So here, guys, this is very unprofessional, but I'm going to share it to you guys anyway in case you want to see it. There you go. Boom. We'll go full screen here. All right, so I'm not sure if you guys can read that. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more here. And all righty, so Marty, there's Zach Ward, who has 1 win this round, followed by Marty Calvert. This is your current driver standings after tonight's race. So this is the current updated standings after Nashville, and these are your drivers that are going to advance to the next round. So you have Zach on back to Steve Mormon. Steve Mormon, who actually missed tonight's race, is going to advance just because he didn't make tonight. He's inside the round of 12. So if I'm not mistaken, these top 12 drivers all made it to the round of 12. So congratulations to Steve Mormon, Craig Bridge, Corey Goodall, Marshall Dugan, Joe Tardif, who jumped up 5 spots. He was on the cutoff line here. And Greg Stone actually is outside the round of 12 because he moved down 3 spots. Craig Bridge was very close to being bumped out, but he manages to advance. But that's your biggest changes right there. Greg Stone moves out. Joe Tardif moves in. So right now, Zach Ward, Marty Calvert, William Karn, Wes Gallo, Max Troen, Brandon Fiedler, Eric Olson. Congrats, Eric Olson. He had a great round and a great race tonight. Props to the 64 truck, Eric Olson. Up 4 spots to the 7th place inside the playoffs. So congrats to Eric. Joe Tardif, like I said, had a great night tonight as well. Moved up 5 spots to 8th. Marshall Dugan also advances, Corey Goodall, Craig Bridge, and like I said, Steve Mormon gets so lucky by missing tonight's race, advancing to the round of 12. So if I'm not mistaken, guys, there is your round of 12 drivers that all advanced, and there is the rest of the playoffs here. Looking on back for the rest of the guys that did not advance from 12th on back or 13th on back. Alrighty, guys, that's going to pretty much do it for tonight's race. We'll actually go back and watch that restart one more time. And like I said, we didn't know what happened exactly with Corey Goodall and Marty Calvert. So we'll take one more look at that before we get out of here. And so here's the restart. This is a green-white checkered last restart of tonight's race. And we're kind of waiting to see what happens here between Corey Goodall right here. Looks like Corey came down, got in the back of Marty Calvert. And then the 81, the 53, and West, these guys all put on one heck of a battle here coming to the line here. This is white flag in the air. And that's it. That's how tonight's race ended. Alrighty, guys, thank you so much for watching here on Wonder Dads Gaming. I appreciate it. Thank you all, Joshua, Cody, Marsh Mud, all you guys for leaving a comment saying hello. And I hope you guys all enjoyed tonight's live broadcast at Nashville Super Speedway. Congratulations to race winner Stephen Kirby on the win. Hope you guys all enjoyed tonight's race, and we'll see you next week. Have a good night.